Hi, I'm John, the Twisted Cuber. Today I'm going to show you how to solve the Rubik's UFO, a vintage puzzle from 2000. Before we get started, I hope you hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. Let's begin. The Rubik's UFO is mechanically the successor to the Rubik's cheese. It has the same number of segments, and they turn the same way. However, unlike the cheese, the two layers that are on this puzzle can rotate, which makes for a more challenging solve. Okay, let's scramble this up. Alright, the puzzle is now scrambled. Choose a side, green or black. Black is here, green is here, as your top layer. I'm going to be starting with black. As you can see, on each side of the piece you have half a bead. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be matching up the first three pieces. And like I said, I'm going to be starting with black. So we have our two pieces with green here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to leave this to the left of this line here, and I'm just going to move it over. So this way this piece is now at that 12 o'clock line. Bring this over, or do this, turn this over the vertical slice move. Bring this back, turn this back over like this, and we have our first two pieces done. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for the matching piece, which is either going to be blue. I'm going to have blue on one side or orange on one side. So let's take a look, see what we have here. We don't have anything there, so let me just bring this over to the left of this line. Now, one thing you'll find is there are two versions of this puzzle. There's a gray and black one, and then there's the green and black. I don't know how the gray and black works in terms of how tough it is to move, but sometimes these pieces can be difficult to turn. Alright, so we have these over. I'm going to rotate this side and see what I see here. I don't know, I have the blue right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this here so you can move it over. So this is next to that line there. Flip this over with a slice move, bring that back, bring this back over, and we have our first three pieces solved. What we're going to do is we're going to bring that one over, so these are on the left. Then we're going to turn this over like this, so this way we can concentrate on the other three pieces without impacting these pieces here. So what we're going to do is you just need to see what we have. We have the, this is purple, I believe this is orange. So I just want to see what I have to line up where and see what I have to work with. So I think I'm going to start with this orange one here, and the orange is going to go there, so that's going to have to go to that point once I'm finished with that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just determine how I want to line that piece up, and I'm going to start working on them from the bottom. So I'm going to be looking for silver. And the silver piece is right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply move this over like so. And then I'm going to bring this piece over once it decides to cooperate down to the bottom here. Like I said, this particular puzzle, these either will turn very easily when they're in the mood, or they turn with incredible difficulty. And sometimes it's easier to turn it one way than the other. It just depends literally on its mood. Okay, so we have that where I want it. And now I'm going to rotate this with a slice move, and we have these two pieces done. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. And of course I moved it clockwise before and it was fine, and now it does not want to do clockwise. So now for right now that's fine because it doesn't matter. But basically if you know, when we're actually using the algorithm to solve this, that's not as much, that's going to be more of an issue, and you're not going to be able to do that. Okay, so let's see, there are the pieces here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over one like so, because at this point you've only got one space to move, so you just have to be aware of that. Bring that over, bring that back over like so, do another slice move. Bring that down again. Position that. Bring it down like so. So now this is lined up here. Bring that over and we have that lined up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this back so the orange is on the bottom. Like so. And then we're just going to rotate up this side here. And the black layer is now solved. Now we will solve the second or green layer. Turn the puzzle over. Like the black layer, we're going to be starting by solving the first three pieces. Unlike the black layer, we're not going to be able to do this intuitively. To solve this, we're going to need to use this algorithm. Now this algorithm rotates these three pieces counterclockwise. So this piece will go here, this piece will go here, and this piece will go here. These three pieces will not be impacted, and neither will the black layer. Now as you can see, this algorithm is a numeric algorithm, unlike most of the ones we use, which are using letters. So the 1 and 2 is moving the green face 1 or 2 spaces clockwise. Slash is a 180-degree vertical slice move at the 12 o'clock line like so. So let's take a look around, and we have green matched up, so we have 2 of the 3 done, and basically we can either match up the orange or the blue. So I'm going to see what we have here, and I'm going to match up the orange. So we're going to place it like this. So this way what's going to happen is this piece is going to drop and go to here, these are going to move forward, and this will match up with the orange. Slash 1 slash 2, and what you're looking for when you're doing this is you're looking for the black pieces in terms of moving those. Those are the ones that kind of help keep track of where you're going and making sure you're where you need to be with this. Slash 1. Now when you slash here, you'll see you've got that other black piece that now needs to be brought up 2, just before the 12 o'clock line like so. That's 2. Slash 1. Slash, you see you have that again, bring that up. And it also helps you keep track, because sometimes this puzzle will stick a little, and if you know which one you have to move and keep track of it, then it makes it easier and not have to, it doesn't accidentally mess it up. Slash, and now we have half of the black layer. Bring it over like so with the last one. Slash. And the algorithm's done, and our pieces have moved. So we bring this down here to check our progress, and we have 2 colors matched up, and we have 3 pieces solved. Now if you ended up getting 3 colors solved, that would mean you have 4 pieces solved. That's a different case, which I'll be covering momentarily. Now let's take a look and see what we have. And I'm going over this and just trying to see what we have here. Just wanted to double check, because there was a possibility we're going to get the 4-piece one, and I wanted to make sure we weren't getting that in this case. Slash 1 slash 2 excuse me, slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash. Let's take a look. Green and orange. And what's going to happen is one more run of the algorithm and we'll solve the puzzle. slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash 2 slash excuse me, 1 slash. Now let's take a look, and as you can see, the green layer is now solved. Now what we're going to do here is we're now going to just simply match the beads up with a black layer. Which will take a moment. And there we go. As you can see, the beads are matched up on both layers. And the puzzle is now solved. Here you have 3 completed set of beads in a row, which means you have 4 solved pieces in a row. If you have this case, you have a parity. To fix this, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to match up the colors that are on the rightmost solved piece with its corresponding color, which in this case is going to be green. Excuse me. So what we're going to need to do is position the puzzle like this and perform this algorithm. Slash 1 slash I've said before, keep tabs on where that black piece is in relation to where you're trying to move it, because these puzzles can be hard to turn, as you're seeing here. So in this case, I've moved it once so far, and now it's just a matter of trying to get it to move the second space. Moment. All right, there we go. 2 slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash. Okay, so let's take a look. And we have our green taken care of here. And we're just going to take a closer look and seeing if there's any others that are matching. And I believe what I've got here is, I'm just double checking this. Okay, so I have the orange and the green here, and then I have this here. The fact that they're not in a row is fine. That means that the parity is gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this here, and we're going to just seeing how that's going to go. And from the looks of it, I'll be running the algorithm one more time. I'm going to be positioning it so it's like this. So what's going to happen is this is going to move here, and he's going to move over here, and that will complete the solve. Slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash 2 slash 1 slash. And as you can see, the top layer is now solved. And so what that did in terms of getting rid of the parity is you ended up building a new batch of 3, and that knocked out the parity and allowed you to complete the solve. So next all we need to do is just rotate these beads so they are matching up. Like so. And as you can see, the puzzle is solved. And there you have it, a tutorial on how to solve the Rubik's UFO. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Until next time, have a great day.